Sup fuckers, world's okayest trader for March 1st, Friday. Trade review. I didn't have a good day. Mentally, I was distracted. I missed some stuff that I should have taken. Yeah, it was feeling weird. Probably should have just skipped the whole day, but if you have a bad day and you're working through your mental game, then show up, push through. Don't do anything stupid. Yeah, anyway, let's try. So overnight it kind of ranged, had the strong push up, drew this initial range really quick when that popped in there. I don't think it came into play too much. It did a little, but it wasn't really tops and bottoms. The range could have been there. It could have been over here. Yeah, I don't know. Because I don't know. I'm still learning. And this is just me trying not to do stupid stuff. So, but it's following the price action, break or push up or channel, break, new extreme. Channel, break, new extreme. So in here, we would have had a second entry short, but this was at 5 in the morning ish. And I'm not trading then, but that price action is sort of an example of what we're looking for. Creates a new low, channel working up. Ideally, we're looking for a second entry long in here. If we are thinking range, though, it is in the middle of the range, so it may get stagnated, which might be why it's doing that. But then again, these bars are overlapping. Large bars, EMA in the middle, not taking any trade here. We do get the new high, and we see this working down. When this push down started, now I think I'm looking for a short. So I drew the channel across those bars, put it at the bottom of that one when it was there. So I am looking for this little channel to make a new low, even though it didn't break, but I'm still looking for this to work down. We do get this second entry long. So there's the high, should be there. First entry, pullback, second entry. Now it's below the EMA. I'm thinking this is going to go a little bit farther, but I don't know for sure. This is a very green bar, right? Now, if this bar was maybe this one over here, this one would have been a good bar to do a failed second entry long, but didn't get it. Then when we put in this sort of double, the close and the open matched on that area there, I'm thinking, maybe we should be looking at putting the bottom of a range. We do get a second entry short. So there's the low, first entry, second entry. I would have loved to have taken that, even though it was a doji. So it's a meh signal bar, but it ticked up above here. So this was a lower high versus the higher high, then I would have entered that for sure. Now here's where my mental error for today came in. I am putting the bottom of this range into place. This channel is working down, but we get this push for another attempt at a new low. Now that is a double bottom, and maybe that was affecting my thought process here. But we do get the first entry, second entry short, but we also have a high, first entry long, second entry long. It's below the EMA. Now it is a bullish bar, so you could consider a double bar entry, but for me, I drew this in there and maybe I shouldn't have, but it matching bottom, so maybe there's something to it. We did break out a couple of times, so maybe we're going to break out again, and who knows. But I didn't take this, but this would have been a good double bar entry, but you're doing it right into the bottom of the range. But I think in the end, that was a better trade than anything. Like, even though these would have worked, these would have worked, that would have worked, I think the setup would have been better to take that one, but I missed it. And then I think I was also thinking about news because that happened. And again, my mind really wasn't there. So that's why I'm going to put an extra mental error loss on today. News, we don't care. So we get the new low from the new high. We have a channel working up. Kind of bounces around this range. Get a new high here. Then it kind of goes into a range. Then it starts to push up. Nothing enterable. Maybe so there's this breakout or failed breakout trade, but I can't do that. Like, we traded up into this range, so we've got a strong push up range, exits out the top. This is normally what happens. The way you trade into consolidation is where you exit it most of the time, or it's a higher probability that'll happen. So not looking to fade it. We work up. Now we get a little mini break. So thinking that this channel is going to get a new extreme. So we have a high, first entry long, second entry long. Now this bar is pretty good. Now it's not fully at the EMA. I didn't touch it because this leg, even though it's 2 legs down, this leg is larger than this leg, but this might be an exhaustion move. That's over analyzing this. Green bar, second entry long at 2 key entry points. So you've got the EMA, you've got the channel, and there it took off. Now I rushed this. I didn't even think about this 2 legs down, the big push. I saw 2 key entry points. I saw a big push above the EMA. Saw that bar. I took it, but I rushed. And then after that, I was done for the day. I did come back and look here and see that it basically was an uptrend for the rest of the time. So, looking in hindsight, having the EMA hold here, looking at a new high, first entry, second entry, but I wouldn't have taken that. It's a big bear bar. We got some congestion. New high, first entry, double top. New high, first entry, new high, first entry, and then this second entry. I may have entered this only because I was starting to probably likely feel FOMO in there. But again, I don't see anything really good to enter here. It's just strong uptrend. So you could do, EMA hard mode where you just take everyone off the EMA above a good bar, but bearish bar, bearish bar, bearish bar, bearish bar. That one probably would have been okay because your signal bar was at least bullish. And again, that's a first entry, and I don't do those, so yeah, not my strategy. So overall, I think a good week. Mentally, I could have definitely improved. There was we'll get to that in the weekly recap, but this is today's. So 1 trade, and I would call my mental game 0-2. 1-2, because this was a good trade. Yeah, because I missed some stuff earlier. I was distracted, and I rushed this, so yeah, I'll give myself a 1-2 on the mental game and a 1-0 on the trade game. Okay, world's okayest trader out.